How might the current Middle East crisis be reshaping the world's shipping map? With the Red Sea in a state of quasi-siege, the ripples of the Middle East crisis can be felt far beyond its geographical borders. Major shipping lines have been forced to change course, avoiding the troubled waters of the Red Sea. This shift in shipping routes has led to a significant disruption in travel durations. The world, so used to instant gratification and fast-paced innovation, is having to adjust its pace as goods take longer to reach their destination. The change in dynamics is not just affecting time, it's also impacting the cost of doing business. With increased risks come increased insurance costs, adding another layer of complexity to the global shipping industry. But it doesn't stop there. The Middle East crisis is not only causing logistical nightmares, but also influencing diplomatic relations and strategic alliances. It's a chain reaction, where one link affects the other, creating a domino effect that extends across the globe. The Middle East crisis, it seems, is not just a regional issue, but a global dilemma, affecting even the world's shipping map. In the midst of this crisis, how are superpowers like the United States responding? As the Middle East crisis escalates, the United States is making strategic moves to secure its interests and maintain global stability. One such move is the strengthening of ties with India. This strategy serves a dual purpose. First, it acts as a counterforce to China's growing influence. Second, it secures an alternative route for shipping, particularly through the Chennai-Vladivostok corridor. This route holds strategic significance, especially in the light of the Red Sea crisis, offering advantages in securing energy resources for India's booming economy. In addition to this, the United States supports the normalization of relations between Saudi Arabia and Israel, a critical move that could stabilize the region. However, this process is fraught with potential pitfalls. The ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas, Iran's involvement, and threats from the Houthis could jeopardize the normalization process. These strategic maneuvers by the United States display an intricate chess game of diplomacy, wherein the crisis in the Middle East is reshaping alliances and international relations. Therefore, the crisis is also influencing international diplomacy and alliances, with the US leading the charge. But what does this crisis mean for the future of the IMEC project? We are now at a pivotal moment in history, a time where tumultuous events in the Middle East have the potential to reshape the landscape of global innovation. The IMEC project, a beacon of international collaboration, now faces an uncertain future. Why, you may ask? The geopolitical chessboard is in flux, with the Israel-Hamas conflict, Iran's involvement, and threats from the Houthis casting long shadows. These factors are not just threats to a project, but are seismic disruptions that could influence the trajectory of global relations. The normalization process between Israel and Saudi Arabia, a crucial step towards peace in the region, is now hanging in the balance. The stakes higher than ever. The IMEC project, once a symbol of progress and cooperation, is now caught in the crossfire of regional conflicts. The path forward is murky, filled with challenges that are as complex as they are unpredictable. It is clear that the Middle East crisis could potentially jeopardize not just the IMEC project, but the ongoing normalization process between Israel and Saudi Arabia. So, what alternatives do we have in the face of this crisis? One promising solution emerges from the southeast, the Chennai-Vladivostok corridor. This isn't just a detour, it's a strategic pivot with the potential to reshape global shipping dynamics. It offers India an opportunity to secure vital energy resources, a lifeline for its burgeoning economy. In the grand chessboard of geopolitics, this corridor is not just a pawn, it's a knight, jumping over obstacles and opening unexpected paths. Its strategic significance is amplified manifold, especially under the looming shadow of the Red Sea crisis. Imagine a new lifeline, bypassing the troubled waters of the Middle East, bridging the gap between two of the world's largest economies, India and Russia. A corridor that not only offers a solution to the immediate crisis, but also lays the foundation for a new era of cooperation and shared prosperity. Thus, amid crisis, there are still opportunities and alternatives like the Chennai-Vladivostok corridor. In conclusion, the Middle East crisis is much more than a regional conflict. The ripple effects of this turmoil are felt far and wide, disrupting global shipping lines and challenging the conduct of international diplomacy. The quasi-siege of the Red Sea is not only lengthening travel durations, but also escalating insurance costs, forcing us to rethink our logistical strategies. The uncertainty surrounding the IMEC project is a glaring example of how these crises can potentially jeopardize key infrastructure endeavors. The ongoing normalization process between Israel and Saudi Arabia hangs in the balance, with the Israel-Hamas conflict and threats from the Houthis further complicating the situation. Yet, amidst the chaos, potential alternatives have emerged. The Chennai-Vladivostok corridor, for instance, presents an opportunity to secure energy resources for India's booming economy. The strategic significance of this route is underscored more than ever in light of the Red Sea crisis. Indeed, the Middle East crisis is reshaping the world in ways we might not have imagined, and it is imperative that we stay informed and prepared.